of Islam was 911. At that time, I was really young, like 8 years old. I watched a huge building collapse on TV. I was really shocked, and that time I heard the word Islam on TV. So that was the first time I heard the word Islam. I don't know well, but I thought Islam is dangerous because media always show the negative images about Islam: war, oppression, terrorism. So I also thought that they are dangerous and strict. A lot of time passed. Actually, I was a Catholic, but I didn't interest in any religion. I was just busy at living my life. But my bad thinking about Islam completely broke down one day in Indonesia. I didn't know about Islam that time, so I even didn't know that there were so many Muslim people in Indonesia. I really didn't know that. Actually, two things made me so surprised. First, they were really kind than I expected. And second is that so many girls are covering their faces with veils. I didn't even know the word hijab. And you know, Indonesia is a really hot country, so I was so curious. So I asked a girl who wear hijab, "Why are you wearing scarf on your face? Did someone force you?" And he said, "I'm a diamond, incredibly precious." So
thank you. So Mr. Kim, he said many things here, and he said that he heard from the media that Islam is about terrorism. My friend, Islam is about terrorism. Let me show you. If we go right now in the Quran, and I hope people who will make the video later, if you speak Korean, please do your people a favor and help the Korean people, so this kid will not mislead them. He is a victim himself. He himself is misleaded. If I type the word terror in the Quran, what I will find? We will find that Allah, he says it clearly, he will install terror in the heart of anyone who don't believe in Islam. Chapter 3, verse number 151. We will cast terror in the heart of the unbelievers. So the media did not even tell you the truth. Actually, the media always defend Islam. They say, as an example, the media you are talking about, CNN, they say, Al-Qaeda don't present Islam. ISIS does not present Islam. But the fact, the Quran, does the Quran present Islam? Does Allah present Islam? Does Muhammad present Islam? If we go right now to the same chapter, in the Korean language, let us see. What the Korean will translate this sentence. I will take the Korean translation, which is made by Muslims, obviously, and I will paste in Google Translation. I don't speak Korean, as you know. I wish I do. Copy, paste. Translation, let's do it to English. To English. Translation to English, all right. God will cause fear. You see how the liars, they fool you? The word terror became fear. The word terror became fear. Let us do this. I will switch and I will change the language from English to Arabic. And then I will copy the verses from the Quran as it is from Arabic. Be my witness. Copy and then paste. This is the Arabic text, and this is your Korean translation. It says no connection. Here we go. I don't know what it says there, but it should say terror. So Allah, he is the one who ignite the Muslims to do terror. And those who say to you that Islam is about peace, they are a bunch of liars. Now let me ask you, is Muhammad a good person? Is he a terrorist, or he is a good Muslim? Because according to you, Muslims are nice, etc. By the way, I have no problem to say that, because yes, there is many Muslims are nice, but this is not real Muslims. Real Muslims is the one who follow Muhammad order. As an example, if we go right now and we check in the hadith, which is the Prophet of Islam words, not my words, and I type the word terror, you will see that Muhammad saying, I was victorious by terror. Do you see it? And this is a very sahih hadith. How he was victorious? Not by wisdom, not by the speeches he make, not by convincing people to join Islam. No, I was victorious. See, the translation here is false. It says, I was being helped by terror. Okay, how Muhammad was helped by terror? For he is a terrorist. If we take these words, actually let us do this. I will take this, I will use Google translation. I will translate the whole page. Hold on, give me a second. I will translate the whole page. This is the page as it is, as you see, and I will use Google translation. I will translate not to Indonesian. I will switch to Korean. Now it shows Indonesian. All right. I will switch the language to Korean. Where is the Korean? Here we go. Translate. I don't know what it says there. As you know, I don't speak Arabic. I don't speak Korean. So I will take this text as it is to see what it says there. Maybe we can understand better. And you will see that even the stupid Google translation exposing the lies they gave you, that Muhammad was nothing but a terrorist. I will post and I will exchange the translation. لا أراء فرع راء هو رسول الله. What is that? I hope this translation is not the same in English. No, ara, fora, ara, Allah, messenger, and choice. What is this? Translation is horrible. But anyway, this guy, he speak English, right? So he have no excuse. All right? He have no excuse to say, oh, I don't understand. It says, I've been victorious by terror. Let us see what else. Muhammad, he said, I've been ordered to kill all mankind except Muslims. The word here, uqatil, it means fight, to kill. The Messenger of Allah said, I have been commanded to kill all mankind, all of them, no exception, until they testify that there is no true God except Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. So they told you that they're nice and peaceful and Islam is peace. And so who was the terrorist Muhammad then? They didn't tell you. I mean, you did not go and search in Google for 2 minutes and you found that Muhammad was riding a caravan, which means he was a thief, attacking people in the street, taking their wallet. And this is Muhammad himself saying, I am a person being ordered to kill anyone. Anyone, not the one who is attacking me. They say to you, oh, Islam is defending themselves. No, read carefully. I have been commanded to fight the people, any human being. Until what? Until they stop attacking me? No. Until they stop, launching war on me? No. Until they say the Shahada, which you say to yourself. So this poor kid, they lied to him and they told him Muhammad was a peaceful person. Well, isn't it the Quran in chapter 9, verse number 29, says that Allah, he ordered the Muslims to kill all the infidels and specifically the Christians? This is the Quran, chapter 9, verse number 29. And the purpose of this attack is either you convert to Islam or you pay money. And now because you are a lucky person, you don't live under Islamic state, so you are not going to be forced to pay jizya, which is have to be with humiliation, which means you have to be humiliated. The Muslims have to spit in your face every day in the top of paying the money to protect you from them. You ask the Muslims, why we pay jizya? They say to protect you. Okay, protect me from who? From us. They come to your land, they occupy your country, they take your country, and now you have to pay them so you can live. And this is where the word mafia came in from, in Italy. When the Muslim, they occupy part of Italy, the Islamic mafia, which is the true Islam, the Quran, as you see, forced the jizya on the Christians, so pay and live. So when the Muslim left and being kicked out from Italy, the gangs took over and they practiced what they learned from Muslims, the true Muslims, not the one you see in your YouTube, a bunch of dummies. From the true Muslim, they learn that we should force people to pay for protection. And this is what gang people do until now. For Muhammad was nothing but a gang. So they say to you that Islam is peace. You know, they might say to you, Christian Prince is lying to you. This is not true. We are fighting those who they are fighting us. No, my friend. First of all, read carefully. Islam is a racist cult. Islam says anyone is not a Muslim is najis. The pagan or najis, not unclean. You see, translation here says unclean. Imagine, Mr. Kim, and I say to you, Mr., because I must speak to you as an adult, and I assume that you're an adult now, right? Not a kid no more. Imagine that somebody say to your friend who is a Christian or an atheist in Korea, you are najis. I want you to check the word najis. What does that mean? Do you know what najis mean? If you touch your shit, excuse my language, that is najis. A Christian person in Islam is shit. A Jewish person in Islam is shit. And the funny Muhammad, because he is a hypocrite, he said to them, the Christians are shit, but you can marry from them, because he wants to spread the number of Muslims. So the Christian, they will have less women, and the Muslim will have more women to spread more babies. Actually, you said something about women in Islam, and we will go there, because you just remind me that the Quran even say that women are shit. Excuse my language. This is the Quran. You told me that the Muslim women, she told you, we cover ourselves because we are like pearls. Did she say that to you? She is like a pearl? My friend, the Quran says, a Muslim man, his prayer is not accepted if he do the following. If he touch his poo-poo or he touch a woman. So the Quran make the women equal to poo-poo. Read carefully. If you know how to read. He said, speaking about what is accepted for a prayer. If you come from the call of nature, or if you've been contacted with women, then you have to wash. Otherwise, you can't pray. So Muhammad, he made women equal to poo-poo. The Muhammadan, and this is Aisha. Aisha is explaining that Muslim women are the most suffering women. You told me that that woman, she told you that we are like diamonds. Can you say that again, please?
So I was so curious, so I asked a girl who wear hijab, why are you wearing scarf on your face? Did someone force you? And he said, I'm a diamond, incredibly precious. So I don't want to show this to other people.
No, my friend, she is not a diamond. In Islam, she is nothing. This is why if she is a diamond, the husband, he will put her in the top of his crown, not he will have 4 of them in the bed. And not will be allowed to divorce her by a text message, and will not be allowed even to rent her and pay her money to take off her clothes. And he will not be allowed to be beating her. So Kim, what is your brain? Are you still a kid? Or you are an adult? That's a good question. I want everybody who is listening, and I encourage all the Korean who watch this video, please translate and add subtitle, printed subtitles, so every Korean will see that this person, he have nothing to do with Islam. He is just a fool himself, and he is trying to fool others. Maybe he's seeking attention, maybe because he failed in Korea, as he said, nobody listened to him, nobody gave him attention, so he went to Indonesia, and suddenly he have a lot of subscribers, and then, okay, I convert to Islam, and then suddenly he, boom. But your friend, my friend, you are no one, except that you are a fool. And the proof is, here we go. I'm showing that everything you said is wrong. In the hadith here we see that Aisha, she said, I never saw a woman, she came to complain to Aisha about her husband, who he did beat her until her skin became greener than her clothes. Her skin what? Greener. Read carefully. Aisha said that a lady came wearing a green veil and complained to her, to Aisha, of her husband and showed her a greenish spot in her skin caused by beating. The narrator, he said, it was the habit of the lady to support each other, which means those ladies are stupid. They are supporting each other, but they don't understand. They're stupid, you know, like they don't know what they are talking about. So when Allah Messenger came, Aisha said, I have not seen any women suffering as much as I believe in women. So Aisha herself is witnessing that the most horrible life for a woman is a Muslim woman. Who said that? Aisha herself. Read carefully. I have not seen any women suffering as much as I believe in women. Look, her skin greener than her clothes. And then what Muhammad did? Did he say to the man, shame on you to beat your wife? No, he gave him a verse from the Quran says, beat them. And not only that, he forced the women to be raped by this man who is supposedly the husband. The husband said, well, her intention is to go back to her previous husband. Muhammad, he said to her, if that is your intention, you should know it's unlawful for you to remarry Rif'a, the previous husband, unless Abdul Rahman has sexual intercourse with you. In fact, the Arabic translation, that Arabic word doesn't say that. It says in Arabic, يَزُوقُ عَسِيلَتُكِ, until he tastes your juice, your cum. Look how filthy this prophet is. Then the prophet, after he said that to her, he said to her clearly that you cannot go back to the husband, previous husband, unless you sleep with the new husband. And that because the Quran says so. So Kim, let me tell you something, my friend. If you want to divorce your wife and you are a Muslim now, and you divorce her 3 times, brother, do you know that she cannot go back to you unless she sleep with someone else and marry him and sleep with him for at least a few times, or maybe once at least, and then she get back to you? You are following the most garbage, trashy religion ever. If we go and look in the Quran, because you might say, that doesn't say that. Where you get this, from? Let it go. Here we go. Chapter 2, verse number 230. If a husband, he divorced his wife, and this is talking about divorcing the wife for the 3rd time, she cannot go back to the previous husband unless she remarry. She cannot go and remarry him until after she marry another guy, and then she come back to him. So the women, she told you, we are like diamond. So this is Miss Diamond now. Her husband divorced her and she have 10 kids from him. And she want to return back, not because she care for the guy, but mostly because she care for her kids, as all mothers do. So now she is desperately trying to get back. So now what is the solution to get back? She have to go and find the guy, take off her panty, and he do boom boom to her. And then after that, she can go, after he finished with her, and he rape her, because this is a rape. She's been forced to marry this guy. As you see, we just showed you the story of this woman who've been forced to have sex with the guy who she don't want. The whole story here is beating her because she don't want to sleep with him. And her intention, she married him just because she said to herself, okay, I will marry him for a day or 2, and then I will not sleep with him, and then he will hate me, divorce me, and then I can go back to my previous husband. It was a solution because of the crazy, the mad Muhammad. Listen, you, the Muslim woman told me she is like diamond. I mean, are you blind? Did it fool you?